And now, Andrew's Doers, Andrew Does Everything proudly presents Fiftieighterella. It is based on the story of Cinderella, with a bit of a twist. Let's tell you the story, shall we? Once upon a time, there was a young adult girl named Fiftieighterella. Fiftieighterella had 10 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters named Fatima, Ivana, Fernanda, Tara, Yanina, Eliza, Isabella, Georgia, Hannah, and Tasha. All 10 of them made fun of Fiftieighterella and made her do all the chores. 58er wench! Sweep the floors, wash the dishes, do it all! Said all 10 of them together. One day, the king of Otto Quinn Quadrant and Tumbleham's messenger arrives and says, "Hear ye, hear ye! The king of Otto Quinn Quadrant and Tumbleham, his majesty, is going to throw a ball and whoever has with lots of food. And after dinner at 10 o'clock, whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown shall marry his son, Prince Otto Quinn Quadrant and Tumbling. Can I come?" asked Fiftieighterella. But she's not welcome. Her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters are. "He's going to marry me," said Fatima. "No way, Fatima! You're wrong! He's going to marry me!" said Ivana. "Both of you are wrong! He's going to marry me!" said Fernanda. The rest say, "All three of you are wrong! He's going to marry me!" And then they tear Fiftieighterella best party dress. Later, at 8 o'clock at night, Fiftieighterella is distraught, upset, and sad, doing chores about not going to the ball. Suddenly, Fiftieighterella fairy godmother arrives and comforts her. There now, Fiftieighterella. I can help with a bit of magic. Nobody will know it's you, she said. And so, she waves her magic wand to do all the chores for Fiftieighterella. But she's not done yet. She says, "Fiftieighterella, go fetch me a pumpkin and some ice." Luckily, Fiftieighterella has 58 pumpkins and 116 mice. Fiftieighterella fairy godmother waves her magic wand again to turn the 58 pumpkins into a handsome coach, 116 mice into horses, and then Fiftieighterella ripped clothes into a gown and crown. Fiftieighterella says, "I've never seen such an Otto Quinn Quadrant Tumble-tastic gown. Get it out of my glass slippers. Fairy godmother, how can I ever thank you enough?" And climbs into the coach. Fiftieighterella fairy godmother says, "Well, you can't. But have fun, Fiftieighterella. But I would warn you, return home before midnight, or the spell will be broken, and everything will change back to the way it was before." And gives her a clock to tell her what time it is. It's 9 o'clock now, and so Fiftieighterella accepted the warning. Meanwhile, at the ball, the king of Otto Quinn Quadrant and Tumblingham says, "Good evening, everyone. Prince Otto Quinn Quadrant and Tumbling was wondering who to marry. Isn't that right, son?" In which Prince Otto Quinn Quadrant and Tumbling responds, "Yes, father." At 10 o'clock, Fiftieighterella arrives at the ball for the food first. Just in time, Fiftieighterella then sees Prince Otto Quinn Quadrant and Tumbling. Her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters, Fatima and Tasha, say, "He's walking towards me altogether." But Prince Otto Quinn Quadrant and Tumbling is not walking towards any of them. He's walking towards Fiftieighterella. After dinner, says, Prince Aqua Quadrant Tumbling asks, "May I have this dance?" And so, 58erella responds, I would be delighted. 58erella and Prince Otto Queen Quadra and Tumbling dance happily together. But later, 58erella checks her clock, and it's almost midnight! So she scurried out of the ball, and she was running so fast that she lost both her glass slippers. Prince Otto Queen Quadra Tumbling was really worried that he might never see 58erella again. The king of Otto Queen Quadra Tumbling comforts him by saying, There now, son. I think we'll be able to find 58erella, my dear daughter-in-law. And so, the king of Otto Queen Quadra Tumbling and Prince Otto Queen Quadra Tumbling traveled all around the neighborhood to find 58erella and brought the 2 glass slippers with them. By the time they arrived, they knock on the door of the house where 58erella and her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters lived. But instead of 58erella, they find her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters, Fatima and Tatasha. Prince Aqua Quinja Tumbling then says, Ladies, my father, the king of Otto Queen Quadra Tumbling, and I have a favor to ask. Can any of you try on these glass slippers? Fatima's first, but her feet are too big. Ivana's next, but her feet are too small. Nonsense! They fit! She said. The rest are the same, but none of their feet are the right size. Suddenly, the king of Otto Queen Quadra Tumbling and Prince Aqua Quinja Tumbling, known as 58erella's sweet singing. Prince Otto Queen Quadra Tumbling and your majesty, is that you guys? She hollered excitedly. The glass slippers fit! And 58erella, the king of Otto Queen Quadra Tumbling and the Prince Otto Queen Quadra Tumbling lived happily ever after. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story, Andrews Doers. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share on Internet Everything, and buy our merchandise at interneteverything.com. Take care. Bye.